Imagine this. You're driving to work on a Monday morning. The sun is out, the music is good, and your mood is perfect. But suddenly, a car cuts right in front of you. Your heart jumps, your anger rises. Your whole mood changes in 1 second. Now pause. Did the car really ruin your day, or did your reaction ruin it? This is the story of Daniel Reed, a 32-year-old man living in Texas who discovered one of the most powerful secrets of life. When you learn to control your reactions, you control your life. Daniel was like most people, stressed, short-tempered, and always reacting to everything. If someone spoke rudely, he reacted. If a coworker didn't listen, he reacted. If traffic was slow, he reacted. Even small things made him explode. He felt like everything around him controlled his emotions. One day, at work, Daniel got into an argument with a colleague. It wasn't a big deal, just a misunderstanding, but Daniel reacted with anger. Loud voice, sharp words, no patience. His boss called him in. "Daniel, you're talented," she said, "but you let every little thing control you. If you don't fix this, life will become very hard." Those words hit him like a punch. That night, Daniel sat alone in his apartment thinking, "Why do I react so fast? Why do I lose control? Why did tiny things destroy my peace?" He realized something painful. He wasn't reacting to people. He was reacting to his own untrained mind. One Sunday morning, Daniel went to a nearby park. He sat on a bench, frustrated, confused, lost inside his thoughts. An old man sitting beside him suddenly said, "You look like a man who carries storms inside his head." Daniel was surprised. "How do you know that?" The old man smiled. "Because I used to be the same." Daniel listened. The old man continued, "Life will keep throwing problems at you, but the real problem is not life. It's how you choose to react." Daniel sighed, "But I react before I even think." "That's because your mind is trained to react," the old man said. "Train it not to react, and you will become unstoppable." Daniel asked, "How do I do that?" The old man held up his index finger. One word: pause. The old man explained, "Before you react, before you shout, before you let anger take over, before you argue, before you panic, pause. Breathe. Observe. Think." That pause is the moment where you take back control. He added, "When you pause, you are not a slave to emotions anymore. You choose your response. You choose your peace." Daniel felt something shift inside him. The old man smiled again. Never react immediately, because immediate reactions come from fear, ego, and anger. Peaceful responses come from clarity. Then he stood up and walked away, leaving Daniel with a simple but powerful lesson. The next day at work, Daniel tried the pause. A coworker complained. Daniel felt the old anger rising, but he paused, took one breath, and answered calmly. He felt powerful, not because he won an argument, but because he won against himself. In traffic, someone cut him off. He paused. No anger, no stress, just peace. Slowly, people around him started to notice. "You've changed. You're calmer. You're easier to talk to." Daniel had become a man who was no longer controlled by the world. He controlled himself, and that is the strongest kind of power. Months later, Daniel returned to the same park. He sat on the same bench. He hoped to see the old man again. He didn't. But he didn't need to, because now the lesson lived inside him. Inner peace is not about life being perfect. It's about you not reacting to every imperfect thing. Daniel whispered to himself, "I choose peace. I choose clarity. I choose not to react." And from that day on, Daniel lived differently, stronger, calmer, happier. He understood the truth. When you stop reacting, you start living.